Go grab a pull-up bar right now. Seriously, 1 rep. I'll wait. Done? Good. That pull-up was wrong. I don't need to see it. I already know because 95% of people do pull-ups the same broken way, and they've been doing it like that since high school. Same ugly swing, thousands of reps year after year exposed, and it's costing you everything. Your back growth, your elbows, your shoulders, your rep count. 5 things nobody ever corrected because nobody thinks pull-ups need correcting. Fix them. And the pull-up goes from an ego trick people brag about to the best upper body builder you can do anywhere. No machine, no gym, just you in a bar. Let's go. Here's something that needs to be said fast. The pull-up is the most lied about exercise in fitness. People treat it like a test, like a badge, like if you grind out a few ugly reps, you earned it. But you learned yours from some boot camp coach screaming chin over the bar while half the room kicked like they were escaping quicksand. And you never fixed it, so you've been practicing the wrong movement for years. Every bad rep made it worse. Let's undo that. Mistake 1. The wide grip wrecking your leverage. Starting with the one everybody copies. Guy walks up, grabs the bar as wide as humanly possible, like he's trying to bend the rack with masculinity. Feels harder, looks cooler, worse rep. At that super wide grip, your range of motion shrinks. Your elbows flare, your shoulders jam into a weaker spot, and your lats actually lose leverage. That's the part nobody hears. Wider does not mean more back. Sometimes it just means less motion and more joint stress. The fix takes 1 second. Hands just outside shoulder width, not 2 zip codes wider. From there, your elbows drive down instead of flying out. Your lats actually shorten, and the rep cleans up instantly. And here's the kicker. Too wide and you feel it in your shoulders and arms, so you think it's working. It is, just not the muscle you want. Grip just outside your shoulders. That one fix alone saves a shocking number of pull-ups. Mistake 2. Why your back won't grow. But this next one is bigger. This is why your back looks the same no matter how many pull-ups you do. Watch most people. They never start from the bottom. They hover a few inches above the dead hang, pull, drop halfway, pull again, and call that a set. Now, that's you deleting the hardest, most growth-producing part of the movement. The bottom is where your lats, your upper back, even your biceps have to beat dead weight with zero momentum. That's where real strength starts, and that's exactly why people skip it, because the truth shows up there. And yeah, someone's going to say, isn't the dead hang bad for your shoulders? It can be if you go limp and hang like a coat on a hook. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you to own the bottom, not collapse into it. The fix? At the bottom, let your arms straighten, let your lats lengthen, but keep the shoulders active. Think long body, not dead body. You should feel stretch, not joint panic. 2 errors fixed. Your grip is dialed, and your back can finally work. Mistake 3. Why your rep ends too early. But there's an invisible problem stealing reps on every single set, and it doesn't even look like a mistake. Most people think a pull-up is done the second the chin sneaks over the bar, like a turtle peeking out of its shell. Crank the neck, reach the chin, done. That's not a complete pull-up. That's a neck extension. Your chin is not the target. Your torso is. If your chin clears, but your chest never rises, and your elbows never drive down hard, your back never finished the rep. You just found the shortest route to counting it. The fix? Stop thinking chin up, start thinking chest up. Imagine touching the bar with the top of your chest. You won't get there every time, that's fine, but that intent changes the whole rep. The upper back joins in, the lats finish harder, and it stops looking like a panic climb and starts looking like a lift. 3 errors fixed, and this is where it gets good. Mistake 4. Why 15 pull-ups means nothing. 3 down, 2 to go, and these last 2 separate people who do pull-ups from people who actually build a back with them. Number 4 is going to make you mad. I can do 15 pull-ups. Cool, let me watch. Legs swing, ribs flare, lower back arches, and every rep turns into a violent argument with gravity. That's not training. That's momentum doing the work. You could swing out 100 of those and get less growth than 5 strict ones because the muscle was never under real tension. Think about firing a cannon off a canoe. You make noise, you look dramatic. Good luck generating clean force. The fix starts before the first rep. Cross your feet, squeeze your glutes, brace your core, pull your ribs down. Your whole body should feel like one long piece, a hanging plank, not a fish on a hook. Then pull and keep the body quiet, not frozen, just quiet. A strict pull-up should look boring. That's how you know it's good. And yeah, you'll get fewer reps. Exactly, that's the point. The stricter the rep, the less your body can hide. Ego wants the number. Your back wants the tension. Pick one. That one stings, I know, but this last one is worse. Mistake 5, the silent shoulder wrecker. Because it's been quietly stalling your progress for years and you didn't even know it was happening. Most people hang and immediately yank with the arms. That feels normal. That's the problem. If the first thing you do is bend the elbows, your biceps take over, your elbows get annoyed, and your lats show up late or never. This is why people say, I feel pull-ups mostly in my arms. Yeah, because you turned it into an arm exercise. The pull-up uses your arms, obviously, but the movement should start at the shoulder blades before the elbows really bend. Your shoulders move down and slightly back. That tiny first motion is scapular depression. Fancy term, simple meaning. Pull your shoulders away from your ears before you pull your body up. That's how you switch the lats on, and once you feel it, you can't unfeel it. Think of starting a lawnmower with the engine off. Lots of effort, terrible transfer. The engine of the pull-up is your upper back, your lats, your scap control. The fix? At the bottom, before you pull, think shoulders down, like sliding your shoulder blades into your back pockets, then pull the elbows toward your ribs. That tiny sequence changes everything. Tighter, stronger, more connected, and probably humbled because your rep count may drop immediately. Good 5 real pull-ups that start with the lats beat 10 fake ones yanked by the arms every single time. This is the error that matters most. The other 4 cost you results. This one costs you your shoulders. The perfect pull-up. Every cue in 10 seconds. The whole thing. Hands just outside shoulders. Full grip. Body quiet, glutes tight, core braced. Start from a real bottom. Shoulders active. Set the shoulder blades down first. Then pull the elbows toward your ribs. Chest up to the bar. No neck reach, no swing. Control the way down all the way to the bottom. That's 1 rep. 1 real rep. And if you can only do 3 like that, good. 3 real ones beat 15 circus reps. Not even close. And when 3 gets easy, don't just chase bigger numbers. Make the movement harder. Add a pause at the top. Add a slow lower. Add weight, a backpack, a dip belt. That's how backs grow. Not by turning the pull-up into cardio with lying. The challenge. The pull-up is not a party trick. It never was. It's a skill, a brutal one. And you've been doing it wrong your entire life. Wide grip, half reps, chin pokes, body swing, arm yanking. 5 errors, thousands of reps, years of wasted effort. Not anymore. You now know more about pull-up mechanics than 99% of people who walk into a gym. That's not an exaggeration. Most trainers don't correct half of what you just learned. So here's what happens next. You go to a bar, you do 1 pull-up, 1 with every fix from this video. Real grip, real bottom, real top, quiet body, lats first. And you feel the difference instantly in your back, your core, your arms, your control. Then come back to this comment section and tell me it felt like the same exercise. It won't, not even close. And I want to see how many of you actually do it. Drop it in the comments. Send this to your friend who brags about doing pull-ups all day. They really need to see this. Next video, I'm covering the exercise people butcher even worse than pull-ups. Subscribe so you don't miss it.